right, for homework 9:15 due on Friday when we come back, I'm just going to show you a couple of the new concept, which is finding missing terms. These are going to be for beginning arithmetic sequences. We will always tell you what kind of sequence it's going to be that you're finding the missing term. First word is cloud. Cloud. All right, so for this one, here's how it works. This is arithmetic. From this 4 to the next term over, I'm adding some common difference number. I don't know what that is. That's what I'm trying to find. That's what's going to turn this into an algebra problem. From that 4, I'm adding from here to here some D number to get that next term. And then I'm going to add from that spot to get to the next one another D number that I'm trying to find. And then from there, to get to the 4th term, another unknown D. And then from there, to get to the 5th term, 28, another unknown D. So you can see from that spot, from 4 all the way to that 28 right there, I'm adding one D right here to get that next term, another D right here, another D right here, and then one last D right here. For those of you looking, the number of common differences I'm adding is always one more than the number of openings that you're trying to find. You're going to use those number of D's and the first number and the last number that you're trying to find. You're going to use that as kind of bookend numbers to set up your equation. You're going to set this up as 4, and since I have how many of those D's? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write that 4D because I have 4 of those D's. I could write that D plus D plus D, or I could write that 4 times D equal to 28. That's going to be your equation to solve. You're going to take away 4 right there on both sides. That brings down 4D. 28 minus 4 gives me 24. At that point right there, I'm going to divide by 4. And that gives me the common difference number that I need to use to get from 4 to 28 following this pattern is 6. Now I could use that to fill in these D numbers because I know now really what that is. It's adding 6. I could use that to fill in the rest of the table. Adding 6, adding 6, adding 6, adding 6. Here I go. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 6, 22. 22 plus one more 6, 28. 28 plus 6, 34. 34 plus 6, 40. And because I'm not jumping ahead, I didn't need to use an explicit formula to jump ahead. That was one right after the other. All right, another one. Again, the number of D's is always one more than openings. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 openings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 openings, which means I'm going to add 6 of those D's. Let me try to show you. From this 6 all the way down to this 48, let me show you how many of those common difference numbers it's going to take. One of those to here, another one to here, one more to here, another one to here, another one to here, and then you can't forget this one because from this opening to the 48, I'm really adding one more D number there. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those D's, one more than the number of openings. Take the bookend numbers, that 6 and that 48, to set up your equation. Take how many of those D's are and write that instead of D plus D plus D plus D plus D, write that as an expression. 6 times D. That's what you do. So for this, I got my 6 from that first number right there. I have 6 of those D's. I'm going to write that 6D because 6 times D is the same as adding 6 D's equals 48. Take away 6 right here. Gives me 60. And the second word is beach. Beach. Gives me 42 right there. Divide by 6. And that gives me the common difference number is 7. Use that to fill in the table. Erase those little D's because I know what that D number is now. It's 7 for this one. Let's see if it works. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 7, 20. 20 plus 7, 27. 27 plus 7, 34. 34 plus 7, 41. 41 plus 7, 48. Yay, I'm correct. The third word is clock. Clock. What I would like you to do is try this one on your own. See if based on what I showed you, you could do the math to solve for those missing terms. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 openings. It's going to be 5 of those D's. Always one more D than number of openings. All right, hopefully this gets you ready for our last concept. Good luck.